And we are back with WHHITV, and now I have JOToole joining us, who's the Executive Director of the BC EDC. I am delighted to see you because our community is thriving, and it's nice to see us move forward from our pandemic, COVID, but also since you are so involved with the economic development of our community, can you share with us, now that we're on the other side of COVID, give us an update from your world?
Sure, Kathryn, good to be with you. I am really pleased to say that leading up to COVID, we felt like Beaufort County's reputation as a diverse business location was growing. And so COVID put a lot of our prospects on hold. And with that said, now we're getting a lot of the companies we had been working with and a whole new wave of interest in Beaufort County. Just last month, we had an aerospace company in from the Midwest, outside the Chicago area, looking to bring 150 jobs to Beaufort County, high-paying jobs that'll transform people's lives. What's kind of neat is we've spoken in previous segments about the 64,000 square foot spec building that was being built. We may have that sold before they even pour the concrete. So things are hot in Beaufort County, and I think the prospects are very good for us to continue to do what we're focused on, diversifying Beaufort's economy. And the interest we're seeing are from aerospace companies, from light manufacturing. We have a machine shop on Hilton Head that's looking to go from 2,000 to 10,000 square feet. And our prospects are the same. People who've had a taste of Beaufort County and love it and dream of having their businesses here instead of going back to some of the states they're in that are either very cold or don't have a pro-business environment. So things look very bright in Beaufort County.
And John, I want to ask you about entrepreneurs and bringing them to the Lowcountry. What kind of people are coming in and interesting? How are they reaching out to you?
Well, it's interesting, Kathryn. Our best profile of a prospect is a company that is already has had a taste of Beaufort County is the best prospect for us because they understand the exhilarating lifestyle that you can enjoy here. And we were talking about coming out of the pandemic. South Carolina did a great job in terms of keeping business going, keeping the economy going through the pandemic. And so as people look at their pandemic experience, the business climate in the state they're in, South Carolina and Beaufort County really shine. And that gets into the size of the company and the profile of the investor. As you just heard from the Rolfes, people who are interested in doing some social good are a good prospect for us. Somebody who owns a small to mid-sized company is probably the best prospect because our promise to the residents of Beaufort is to diversify the economy, but do no harm to the environment. And so we can do that best by tucking in businesses, economic driving type companies. And those could be light manufacturing, they could be back office operation, green industry, headquarters, and so on. But I'd say small to mid-sized businesses in sort of hostile business climate states are our best prospects.
Yeah, and also, John, I also have enjoyed, I've interviewed John a few times, and you always bring in interesting guests. I mean, we have the Rolfes today, but we've also talked to the education. We've talked to universities and the trade school, and it's really a community. They all are working together. I mean, when we bring in the companies, they need employees. They need somebody to employ, and they have to have the educated ones to do that. So you're all talking together, which I think is very unique, and that's what makes this place even more unique. I guess that's the best way I put it.
Just really dynamic. We had this company in from the Chicago area last month, and in the course of a day and a half, we had to meet with 32 of our partners. So, economic development isn't Charlie and John at the Beaufort County Economic Development Corporation. Economic development are our partners at the state. There are partners in the K through 12, the technical college, the four-year college, the mayors, the town administrators, the planning staff. When we were driving those the officials back to the airport, I said, what distinguishes your experience here in South Carolina from other states? And they said, the fact that everyone ran a different program, but they seemed to understand how the different programs worked with each other. So the fact that we have done a pretty good job getting people to collaborate and have a fabulous team working together in Beaufort County is what distinguishes us.
Absolutely right. And I have had the privilege of interviewing all these people, and the big thing is you communicate. There's a need and a demand, and you take care of it.
Pretty simple, right?
So we just have about 50 seconds left. So what's next on our list? What's up for the next time?
What's next on our list would be to land some of the projects that we have in the pipeline. And now that we're coming out of COVID, we're going to get back on the road and meet with a lot more prospects and bring jobs in. And for folks who are out there, either unemployed or underemployed, get in touch with the Beaufort County Economic Development Corporation, because in 3 years, the companies we brought in are going to create over 900 jobs, and then we have to fill those jobs to fulfill our promise of what those companies would experience in Beaufort County.
I think that, I want to reiterate that because that's really important. Contact you and let them know, your needs and demands also. So as you are going forward for the future, you can handle that.
Yes.
Well, John, I want to thank you so much for joining us, and I want to thank you for joining us as well. This is WHHI-TV, where communities come to speak. We'll see you next time.